Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be reacting to Tom Macdonald's new song Snowflakes. So it just dropped today and I haven't heard it yet. I have no idea. I just know some people are about to get triggered, so I am excited to hear what he's got to say. Tom Macdonald, Snowflakes. Let's go.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away?
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to us, it's called being a politician. How true is that? Oh, man. Woo. Okay, I'm going to start over. Dude.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? When you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children.
Oh! Oh! Tom coming in there swinging hard. People want to argue if abortion is, murder or technically or not, but in my opinion, it is. If the natural progression of continuing a pregnancy is life, then ending that pregnancy unnaturally is murder. That's the way I see it.
If you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think taking guns away will save our kids from the killings? When you're pro-choice, abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warning.
Man. He's talking about how they support this immigration and yet everything's all racist all the time. He's pointing out the contradictions.
For the most Americans, trigger warnings used to be.
Oh yeah, and he said the people who hate America most are the Americans. The Americans complain about the state of America, while other countries often want to come here because of the opportunities that we have here. So it's,
America the most Americans. Trigger warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. Here I'm preaching at the
going after the pronouns, it makes things complicated.
Feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. Here I'm preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight.
Ooh. I guess Coca-Cola had this, something was sent out to all the employees about how to be less white, and it was super racist. I was literally blown away.
Preaching at the protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country, and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans.
Man, he's just going in anything. That's the only time the government really recognizes these issues in society with race, and then they start reaching out to, different ethnicities to get their vote. But once they have their vote, they don't always come through with the things that they've promised. They don't get proper support. They have the VA and they have things set up for them, but they are really left not in the best place. You see a lot of homeless veterans. They've had PTSD and they've had these mental breakdowns because of the things that they experienced in the military, and now they're on the street.
Veterans, black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same. We are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are
so ashamed to be American. That's okay. Because we're ashamed of you too. And he's saying people from other countries are ashamed of America too. I'm sure we're the butt of many jokes.
American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake. Oh no. The forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa. You can make us see it your way. No way. Gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no. No more snowflakes.
That's pretty nice. I like the hook. It wasn't like my favorite one. It gets its point across. I'm sure the more I hear it though, the more I'll just love it.
No more snowflakes. They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole.
Man, right? But that's what little girls are looking up to, is these girls that have OnlyFans.
Shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean. But if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep. They blur the lines dividing communism.
Yeah, just talking about the state of the world right now. Everybody's over medicated. They're eating trash food, and that's just what our society has come to at this point. A lot of times the diet is the cause for these behavioral issues. It's so many problems with the Food and Drug. It's funny that the Food and Drug Administration is all together. It's almost like they're not really looking out for us.
Take Xanax to sleep. They blur the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women.
Man, when this came out a few years ago, there was these high school girls who were running track. They made women's sports so women could have a fair place to compete against other women who have similar abilities. To throw in a biological male in there against them is just, they're obviously not going to be able to compete up against them at the same level, because they're women. Their bones are built differently. Their muscle mass is differently. Their bodies are made to carry more fat and less muscle, because they are the ones that are going to be bearing children, and their bodies need that. But what's the problem is when you take a sport that girls train for years and years to be the top, and they get beaten out by a couple of boys who identify as women. It's just like a big old slap in the face to start taking away the women's rights to have a fair and equal competition. Who wants to participate in that? If you knew that you were going up against someone that was biologically built so much differently than you, it's just not right. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, your life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave, all of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist.
Just calling out these stereotypes. You gotta realize, yeah, they're probably stereotypes for a reason, but it's wrong to stereotype anybody, because everybody's individual.
You are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against. You don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn.
They're against capitalism, and yet they're tweeting on their iPhones, drinking Starbucks. That's how those companies are built. They're built on capitalism. And by buying from them and supporting them, you're supporting the capitalism. It's hypocritical to say otherwise.
Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn, dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Because honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane. More flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes. We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Everybody's wrong, that's the real problem.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping, and everybody's wrong. That's the real problem. Everybody just fights about their opinions instead of just agreeing on what they can agree on and, agree to disagree about the other stuff.
They don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Soon enough, we running out of options. This ain't gonna end till it's in the coffee. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends when we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid. Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
Great video, Nova. All right. Well, that was a good video. I like how it said that in the background, like Tom equals trash. I definitely see those comments. I wouldn't say it's like his catchiest song or his most like funniest song, but it's got some good punchlines in there and makes some good points in there, and it is, you know, I'll bump it for sure. I'll have to watch that video a few more times and just notice all the little things I probably missed, but you know, I really appreciate them trying to do more. I know before the pandemic, Tom had a lot more creative freedom with his videos, and now they're really confined to with what they're able to do with the restrictions they have in California right now. They're doing a good job though. I appreciate all the work they put into everything they do, because I know it's from the ground up. They are building sets, they are planning these themes for their videos, and I mean, they just go with it. So very good job. Thanks to all the Hangover gang showing up today, and if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. And I'm going to be reacting to a lot more Tom Macdonald. I love Nova Rockefeller, as well as Brandon Hart. Anything new they put out, I'm going to be here for. I got some other songs suggested to me by different artists, so I'll be reacting to those. I've got some cover songs that I'll be singing coming up, so if you want to hear me sing, stick around for that. I got some originals that I'll be putting out too. I just am working on some things to get those prepared, because I really want to do a good job with my original songs. I know I have a little bit of an echo in here, and I'm trying to work on that as well. So once I get on with the soundproofing some more and you know, get everything set up really good, I will definitely have my originals out. I'm going on vacation this week, so I won't be uploading for a week at least. And so I will see y'all sometime next week. Y'all can watch back on my older videos if you want, and subscribe so you'll be notified when I put some new stuff out. Well, thank you for being here, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!